Hey guys, thank you for joining me for this week's reading. I will be drawing 3 cards from the Radiant Rider-Waite deck and then 1 card from Psychic Tarot to see what messages we receive. As always, my intention is that whatever is for your highest and best comes through these cards. Alright. Okay. So I'm going to show you your cards, okay? You have the 7 of Cups, you have the 10 of Swords, and you have the 10 of Cups. Now, the 7 of Cups, the suit of Cups is all about emotional fulfillment and happiness. Now, with this card, what I'm getting is first and foremost, you may have a lot of options or choices, and these choices may be actually in your mind. Like you may be like, I can do this or I can do that, or where do I go from this point, and what is that I want to look into or explore. Okay, but what I'm getting with this card is also the fact, you know, that all that glitters is not gold. Okay, so before you say yes to anything, before you dive into any of these options, what I would suggest is that you look deeper. Okay, because this card also has this feeling of smokes and mirrors. Okay, so this could just be something which looks good on the surface, but when you go in, you feel like it lacks substance and it's not something very concrete. So that's the only thing I'm picking up with this card. Now, let me see what else I'm getting with this card. The thing is, with this card, what I'm also picking up is that in the past, you may have fooled yourself. Somehow that's also coming up with this. You may have fooled yourself into thinking that certain things were good for you, or certain things worked for you, or certain options were right for you. Okay, see how this applies to your life. I mean, these options could be relationships, these options could be different ventures that you wanted to explore, or different investments you wanted to put your money into, and you realize that those things that you thought would give you, you know, some kind of benefit, some kind of good that would come out of it, was basically just, like I said, smokes and mirrors. So it was just an illusion. Okay, so since this is in the past position, so this is something that you have gone through and you have learned through these options, these experiences. Okay, so that's what's coming up. Now, for the middle card, middle of the week, we have the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords. Now, this is endings. And what I feel is that since this card was in the first position, I feel this is the end of this period of confusion, this period of illusion, whether this was in relationships, whether this was in investments of, you know, your finances, whether this was in your career, job, or any area of your life where you felt like you were in an illusion, you were not sure, you were confused, you were lost. But it's like, it's an end to this. 10s are about completion of a cycle. So this clearly speaks to me, like we just had the new moon in Cancer. So I feel it's such a strong energy. I don't know if you guys have been feeling it, but I've been feeling it. It's such a strong energy which is pushing us beyond, exactly, beyond this, beyond the illusions, beyond all this, and making us think. So there have been some, and this is a harsh energy, guys. This is not easy. This is difficult. I mean, this man is here, you know, he's laying on the ground and he's got these swords, these 10 swords in his back. Yes, it is painful. Yes, it is painful. Yes, it is an end of a situation. Yes, it is challenging. And he may have been hurt, he may have been backstabbed, and all these options that he thought were oh so great were, well, not that great. And either he or life itself has brought a natural ending to it. But I feel these two cards are kind of interrelated, as in these options and these illusions, whatever it is for you guys, you will know how this, because for everyone the reading is going to be completely different. But this definitely speaks of an ending. This definitely speaks of an ending. And what's interesting is that the dawn is breaking here. So it's not all that, yes, this card is dark, this card is gloomy, but there is light here. There is hope here. There is a new beginning here. This is completion of whatever this was for you, whatever it was that kept you confused about yourself. This man is not clear. He sees these options, but he's not sure which cup to choose. But this clearly speaks of the spirit of whatever this confusion and this difficulty and this illusion was for you has come to a close. And interestingly, you have the 10 of Cups in your third position. Now this tells me that you have found your joy. And when I say joy, guys, joy can mean so many things, okay? Joy can mean so many things to you. I mean, for one person, it can just mean, having a roof over your head, having clothes to wear, having that happiness and contentment, and they're happy in themselves. For another, they can have 2 cars, 3 cars, and yet not be happy where they are. So, it is really the definition of joy and happiness varies so much with each individual, depending on your thought process, depending on where you come from, and whatever this joy it is for you. But this does speak, again, see, we have a 10-year and we have a 10-year. So I feel, since this is, in the past and the present position, the 7 of Cups and the 10 of Swords, this tells me whatever the cycle was for you is complete, especially with this card. It's like it's done with. It's done with these illusions. It's done with these trappings of the mind. And there you have found your joy. You have found your completion. You have found your fulfillment. And in whatever shape and form it comes through for you, you will understand. But this is, again, you have found that. You have found that. Like I said, there can be one person who can be just sitting out in the sun and be completely content with life, with whatever life has given to that person. Or you can, have 10 things in your mind that you think that if only I had this, it's gonna bring me to this point. So this all comes down to mindset. Okay. All right. Now one card from the Psychic Tarot. Cool, I love this. This is Material Harvest, and again, number 9. And if I'm not wrong, this is the 9 of Pentacles. So this is, you see, this completes the reading. To me, this signifies you have truly found yourself. You have truly found your contentment. And contentment can be anything for you. And whatever it is for you, you are happy. He is happy with everything that he has created for himself. Look at his crown chakra. Look at the light around his crown chakra. He's totally tapped in. He's totally content within himself. Within himself. And whatever life has brought to him, he is happy where he is. He is happy. And I don't mean that you don't wish for something better or you don't aim for something higher. Absolutely not. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying that wherever you are, with whatever you have, you are happy, you are content in the moment. Living in the moment, knowing that your present satisfies you, knowing that your present is exactly where you are meant to be. And from this space, what is that you want to create for yourself? Of course, each one of us wants to create something better for ourselves. That goes without saying, right? But it starts by being happy, and you can be happy in your present moment. It's not about perfection, it's not about having things, it's about finding that inner joy, that inner balance, that satisfaction, that contentment within your being, and coming from that space. And when you are in that space, guys, you can really manifest, because you are the master creator, you are the manifester, you create with your energy. And this is the space that this guy is in, and this is the space that you are in, and you are creating for yourself. So kudos, great job. Okay, this is a lot. I know this is a lot of difficult energies. You have been through a lot of trials for sure, but there are good things ahead with the 10 of Cups here. So stay happy, stay blessed. Thank you for watching.